drug dealers eyeing us on every block. We hopped in a taxi to go back to our hotel to change our outfits and hopefully not get recognized. But as evening approached, a sense of bloodlust, aggression, and murderous intent filled the air.
Oh, this guy's coming over.
Keep driving, drive.
Yeah, go.
You drive.
Wow.
Yeah, go.
These demons don't want you to expose what they're doing. They want business as usual, man. That's why everything gotta go, bro. Everything. This whole world gotta go. You know, I mean, when you really read Revelations, anybody that isn't for Jesus, it's done. Like, boom, boom, boom. He's coming with a sword. And like, this is the reason why, bro. Instead of it being washed away like with Noah time, like now it gotta be cast on fire. We have one reaction that I want to react to, because I just want to show you guys how instead of Sodom and Gomorrah being just like a city, Sodom and Gomorrah is now just the entire world, man. That's why the entire world gotta go. That's why when Christ comes here, he's going to war with all the nations. There ain't no nation on this earth that's really doing what Jesus wants us to do. Not even America, bro. I know you guys, you know, not even America's a God-fearing nation. They all gotta go.
This is Vancouver, Canada, a city that made every drug legal. Drug addiction, overdoses, homelessness, and crime.
Keep driving, drive.
All drugs are good and balanced. God made all drugs.
A few side effects of decriminalizing every drug since January 2023. The city's goal was to make using drugs safer by making them legal, but many Canadians think it's done the exact opposite.
Legalizing drugs to make them safer. Well, we're gonna legalize drugs to make it safer. Does that make any sense to you guys? Like before, people really couldn't see how we were like straying away from God's word, but now people can really see it now because it's affecting them. When things aren't at your front doorstep and it's not affecting you, you know, it's whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah, everybody, they go, yeah, bro, do whatever you want. But then you give someone an inch, they take a mile. And we see where that mile is going. And people are wondering like, bro, why is all this happening? Because you were lenient. This is why it's happening, because you were lenient on stuff.
So I went to downtown Vancouver with my friend Kevin, a social worker and drug addiction specialist, to see the impact decriminalizing drugs has had on the city.
People are smoking fentanyl, smoking crack out here.
Yeah, it's
just straight fentanyl.
Like he did one video, Tyler, where he went to a gay pride parade, right? And he literally came up to an officer and said, "Can I walk around with my penis off?" And instead of the officer being like, "No, that's public indecency. If you do that, you're going to get arrested." You know what the officer said? Hold up, y'all. Actually, hold this. I want to show you guys what the officer said.
Question for you, officers. Am I legally allowed to have my penis out today?
Do whatever you want.
Okay, so that's not against the law?
It's not against the law as long as you're not masturbating and you're not erect and it's not for sexual gratification.
Okay, cool. Nice.
The police clearly didn't care.
Question for you, officers. Am I legal?
So look at that, y'all. Look at that. The people that are supposed to be above the law, upholding the law, protecting the citizens. As long as you're not erect and masturbating, yeah, you can walk around with your dingling out, bro. I like, all I want to show you guys is when you give people an inch, they take a mile. We all know where it came from, and now look where it's going. You give somebody an inch, they take a mile.
All straight meth, straight crack.
It's definitely the most concentrated group of people of any city you and I have ever visited. Yeah, we've only done one block. We've been out here for 5 minutes. It's just complete chaos. There's offices right here. Can you imagine working here full time?
Considering the new laws here, I wanted to hear what kind of drugs the people here were using and how easy it was to get their hands on them.
Are you on trank right now? Is that why you're nodding out?
I don't know, it might be. More drugs the better.
Okay. How easy would it be for us to get like fentanyl right now?
Yeah, but keep walking by.
Next person?
Yeah.
And how long have you been out here, sir?
I've been here about 4 years.
4 years? What was that?
All of the above. All drugs are good and balanced.
All the above. Okay.
God made all drugs.
How many people do you think are just on this street right here?
God made all drugs, bro. Yeah, y'all heard
Good and
that?
balanced.
All the above. Okay.
God made all drugs.
God made all drugs. We are in a godless society. That's why when I said I wanted to become a Christian, Christians got mad because Christians don't even realize that they themselves are in this mix with everybody. That's why when you're really a Christian, when you're actually a Christian for real, you're an alien and your presence just pisses people off because you're not of this world anymore, bro. You're literally out of this world. You're walking around and it's like the movie They're Among Us or They Live. You guys know that movie where the guy put Roddy Piper put on the glasses and he could see who was an alien, who wasn't. But it's the opposite way around. Everybody can see that you're an alien walking around among them and they're just looking at you. Bro, God made all drugs. And then when you really get into it, y'all, Brother Josh actually has a class on it. Maybe one day he'll do a thing. When you do drug abuse, that's sorcery and witchcraft. So all these guys that are strung out on all these drugs and stuff, they are practicing a form of witchcraft and sorcery. Like here, I want to show you guys something. The Walgreens logo. We were just talking about this in the Discord the other day. Walgreens logo. Look at that. It's a cauldron. Look. Even, I think, I'm going to look at it later, but I'm going to look up the etymology of pharmaceutical. Hold up. Pharmaceutical etymology. Let's look up the etymology to words. Tested at, I gotta find it, but there's a reason why they have a cauldron, because pharmaceutical workers, like, I'll have to find it for you guys later, but it's a form of witchcraft. Now, am I saying like, taking medicine stuff is bad? No, taking medicine isn't bad. You know what I mean? If you gotta get surgery, you gotta go under and stuff. Abusing medicine, that's what's bad. That's drug abuse. When you abuse anything, that's when it becomes bad. Drunkenness, when you abuse it, and you're just getting drunk all the time, that's when it's bad. But someone can find me the history of it. I'll get into that later.
Drugs.
How many people do you think are just on this street right here?
Roughly between 100 people.
100 people? Well, I appreciate you guys' time. I'm gonna move out of the way just a little bit. Hey, you think I inhaled meth just now?
That's what it smelled like.
I low-key think I inhaled some. Did I do meth just now?
Well,
I'm feeling a little lightheaded. I'm holding on to you for a reason. In hopes of escaping the fumes of meth I just inhaled, I walked into a nearby convenience store and noticed it was filled with pipes, bongs, torches, and every other tool a drug addict might need to fuel their drug addiction. Look at this all right here.
Oh, you're not allowed to take pictures.
Okay, real quick.
You're not allowed to take pictures, man.
All right, my bad. We have a convenience store selling torches and bongs right outside of all this.
I bet you business is booming. No, bro, a druggie gets high on fentanyl, bro, they're going to drop their bong, and what are they going to have to do? So they have to go rob somebody because they don't got a job, and then they're going to go back in there, and then they're going to buy another one, bro. It's a reason why these people have that stuff in there. Why is a convenience store, why do convenience stores have bongs and lighters just on deck? Why? Some of them don't even be selling cigarettes, but they have bongs and lighters just on deck, ready for anybody to come.
What are you using out here today, Michael?
It's cocaine.
How easy is it to get cocaine out here?
Pretty difficult because most of it is just crap. Now you got all this trank, you got benzo, you got fentanyl, you got heroin. You don't know what's in your dope.
Are you concerned when you use cocaine that fentanyl might be in there?
A little bit, I guess, to be honest.
And mid-interview, the angry convenience store owner pulled up on us on his scooter.
You have any authority?
I don't even know what you're talking about, man.
Huh?
We're talking to him.
Why did you took the picture?
Oh, we thought it was interesting, yeah. Why are you selling torches?
I didn't pay for the taxes.
Okay, then what's the problem?
I'm not saving the cash.
Yeah, we deleted everything. Just go walk away. We're done.
Do you have any authority?
We're not doing
Do
this.
you have any authority?
Let's call it a day.
Next time you're coming into my store, okay?
He's pissed because we caught him selling pipes and torches in his convenience store, capitalizing on the drug epidemic out here.
And then we stumbled upon this guy, who initially supported the decriminalization of drugs.
How bad is it out here?
It's terrible, but it's the whole harm reduction thing. It started it all anyway, so I was all for it to start up the harm reduction. But
So you initially supported harm reduction and decriminalization?
one of the beginning ones.
Do you think it's worked?
No, they went the wrong way.
Yeah, I'm all for legalization. There's a lot of people out there that the college is cutting their meds off, and they need their medication.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm a patient myself.
Yeah.
And the college has cut me right down to just about nothing. And I need to buy the street drugs to get by. I would buy it from them. I prefer to have a safe drug supply. So
Do you think a lot of it's laced with fentanyl out here? Anything you buy on the streets?
everything's laced with fentanyl down here. They want to get you addicted. So
Do you use yourself?
Yeah, I use, and I know a lot of people use.
Yeah.
It's not really that dangerous if you're a user.
You don't think decriminalization helps drug users overdose more often or anything like that?
I wouldn't think so, no.
Seen people die out here?
I have, yes.
Yeah. Pretty common?
This is pretty common.
Proper harm reduction.
Bro, Brody says, oh yeah, doing drugs isn't bad. It's probably safe. You seen people dead? Yeah. Was it often? Yeah. Make it make sense.
It's been shown in European places, you know, Switzerland and that.
The whole argument is that they have institutions to rehabilitate these users and not just facilitate the drug use, right?
Too. That's one thing we've told in this regard.
the fentanyl, you get addicted to it, and getting off it's hard.
In addition to the decriminalization of drugs, Vancouver has also implemented what's known as a safe injection site, a safe, clean, and supervised place for users to inject while decreasing needle sharing, syringe reuse, overdose death, and in the hopes of eventually referring these people to social services and addiction counseling. Little did I know, Kevin snuck into one last night, and here's how it looked.
Want me to do a smoke show? Smoke show time, baby.
So make this make sense, y'all. The city of Vancouver has a whole site where junkies can go in and shoot up and get high. A whole site. You know what I mean? Bro, this is why everything gotta go, y'all. This is why everything, and I know a lot of you guys like hold true to stuff and everything like that, but we guys really need to look at the origins of a lot of the stuff that you guys like. And then how can you support something like this? Because now they get high and now they go out and they hurt somebody. The city of Vancouver isn't liable at all. Safe. Bro, I haven't seen one worker in there. It is just all drug users just abusing drugs. And you're going to put all drug users together to where they can share needles too. So now you're helping spread HIV. Now, one of these dudes go out and rape a woman. Now she gets AIDS because you want to make a safe environment for people to shoot up drugs and not be judged. You can't stop the problem, so you're going to just sweep it under the rug.
Didn't seem clean, safe, or supervised from the little that Kevin saw. So I went back on the streets to ask drug addicts how they afford their drugs. How long have you been using fentanyl?
6+ years.
So is this your buddy right here?
Yeah, it's my friend. Yeah.
So he's nodding out. Is he okay?
He's fine to me, I think.
And we saw a line waiting to go to the bank. Are they waiting for social welfare checks to buy more drugs or what?
Probably waiting to pay off their drug debt is what they're probably doing.
So people are in debt to the dealers out here?
Most of them are, yeah.
For instance, if you have debt...
Everyone's stealing, everyone's selling their body.
So people sell their bodies out here to afford the drugs?
Yeah, he was stealing all the time.
Here, like this security guy, would he do anything if you guys...
At all.
Can they do anything?
No.
No? And is that meth right there in your hand?
It's fentanyl.
Fentanyl?
And a little bit of meth.
Okay. How much do you use in a day?
7 grams.
Is that a lot?
10 grams a day?
Yeah. 7's a
Holy
lot.
smokes, bro.
7's a lot.
How do you afford your drug addiction out here?
Boosting.
Boosting?
Yeah.
What is boosting?
Stealing.
Okay, is that pretty common out here?
Yeah. No, I boost tools, clothes, phones.
I noticed that you have skin lesions where the side effects of xylazine, aka tranq, on your right arm here.
You don't think that's the xylazine taking it?
$8,000 watch from
Oh, you don't think it's dangerous carrying that out here? Okay, well, you better be careful with that on you, man. And then I found this guy guarding an alley entrance who appeared to be a drug dealer that agreed to an interview if we blurred his face. Do you use anything?
Yeah, use hard, crack, whatever.
Do you carry Narcan out here?
I do carry it in my car, I live in my car.
You ever had to use it?
Yeah, I've had 2 incidents where I've accidentally took it. Stuff.
Have you seen anyone die out here?
Not personally, but ground, yeah, there's people that do all the time.
It was clear that overdosing was surprisingly common, and fentanyl seemed to be the main perpetrator. As we walked to a safe needle exchange to try to interview the workers there, we stumbled upon this.
This is where they're handing out harm reduction needle supplies and whatnot. Narcan right here.
So guys, hold up. This just reminded me of the scripture. I want to pull this up real quick. And when he was come to the other side of the Guardians? No. There met two possessed with demons coming out of the tombs, exceeding fierce, so that no man might pass by that way. So this is the whole point of why I want to show you guys this verse, man, is that these demon-possessed men were on a trailway and nobody could pass by. Now we go back into the video. Look at this, y'all.
We stumbled upon this.
So the whole point I'm trying to show you guys, bro, is this dude's over here tweaking like a straight up demon. People having to walk around the whole other side because they're scared. And if you remember in Mark 5, it was talking about how those feathers. I want to show you guys what a feather is. Feather. These are the things that demon-possessed man was breaking, bro. Whenever they will bind him, they couldn't even bind him with this. So those demons that he was possessed by, they gave him superhuman strength like this. And drug users, there's been a bunch of accounts where every time they be shooting up and stuff, they be having superhuman-like strength where they can break through things like this. Because whenever you open up that portal, you're making it so easy for demons just to hop out in you and do whatever they want to you, man. You guys gotta stay away from that stuff, man. You gotta stay away from this stuff. You know, I'm gonna guess that none of you guys are doing this stuff in here, but like the weed too, man. Unless it's a medical need and you're doing it for your medical purposes only and not abusing it, bro, if you don't need that weed, bro, get away from that stuff, man.
This is where they're handing out harm
Taste 50 times and nothing happened? Yep.
Narcan right here. I think it's probably good to have on hand, actually.
Safe injection, we have syringes and stuff.
Narcan. We're just wondering if we could hear your opinion on what's going on out here in Vancouver.
This very second is not a great time.
Okay, got it. Should we get out of here?
No, it's just I've got somebody who's just OD'd outside.
Okay. Oh, so that's an overdose. Okay.
That is what a methamphetamine with sleep exhaustion overdose looks like.
Meth overdose in real time right now. Ambulance is probably coming for him. You can look at Dana doing his thing. So,
this is complete chaos.
Yeah, and this is an active overdose in real time right there.
We are completely surrounded by active users.
Yeah. Also, most of my videos on serious issues like these get completely demonetized and we lose money making them. If you want to help us keep making important documentaries like these and get extended, uncensored cuts, go subscribe to my Patreon for as low as $5 a month. Link in description. Drug dealers eyeing us on every block. We hopped in a taxi to go back to our hotel to change our outfits and hopefully not get recognized. But as evening approached, a sense of bloodlust, aggression, and murderous intent filled the air.
Oh, this guy's coming over.
Keep driving, drive.
Yeah, go.
Will you drive?
Drive.
Wow.
Let's go.
Yeah, go.
These demons don't want you to expose what they're doing. They want business as usual, man. That's why everything gotta go, bro. Everything. This whole world gotta go. You know, I mean, when you really read Revelations, anybody that isn't for Jesus, it's done. Like, boom, boom, boom. He's coming with a sword. And like, this is the reason why, bro. Instead of it being washed away, like with Noah time, like now it gotta be cast on fire.
This is
because this stuff can't be cleaned. You can't clean this up. You can't polish this up and make it good. The only thing that this has to be is ashes.
easily the most chaotic place I have ever been. I mean, my adrenaline is pumping. Thank God we're back in the hotel. The shopkeeper told me last night, he said, Kevin, don't go to the alleyways after 7 p.m. He said they will snatch you and they will kill you. And he strongly encouraged me to go back to the hotel.
I put on the hoodie so I can blend in a little bit more and just check out this disguise. Low-key think I look like a drug dealer now. You want anything, man?
Wait, where? Tyler! Where? Oh, God! It's actually gotten busier out here.
With a fresh disguise to blend into the hood, we headed back out one last time before it got too dark. People were literally robbing each other in broad daylight out here.
eat it. I'm gonna give it to you for free.
This is an OD.
Overdose happening right now.
It looks like she's ODing. She doing okay? She doing okay? You guys got Narcan? Yeah. You do? Okay, okay, good. Just want to make sure you're okay, sweetie.
You got TV and everything. You got TV.
Well, looks like she was overdosing, and as she is overdosing, they're robbing her.
They're robbing her?
Yes. Yeah, they're picking her pockets. That's crazy.
With a guy over here just nodded out, passed out.
No, Evo, you gotta be, man. Someone's overdosing, and you go over, looks like, oh, dang, he's helping her up. No, you're stealing from her, man. This is some evil stuff, bro. This is probably one of the most evil things I've ever seen in one of Tyler's videos.
On the curb.
Sir, are you okay? Just want to check on you. You okay, brother?
These are definitely the last days. I'm not. You know the crazy thing about it? I don't even think we're in the last days, y'all. I don't think we're in the last days, because, dang, you see that? Look at that right there. But I don't think we're in the last days, y'all. I think we're in the last weeks. I think it's itching up. But even the apostles, they thought they were in the last days when they thought like Rome was gonna fall and everything. But if this isn't the last days, imagine how much worse this is gonna get, because Christians all over the world aren't being persecuted right now. You know what I mean? We're in the last days. We were just reading about that yesterday on Isaiah's stream. That was Revelations 12. Here we go. And the dragon was warped with the woman and went to war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandment of God and have the testimony of Jesus Christ. So this is who the dragon was going over. When you read earlier, some of the children, this is in Revelation, some of them that follow God, they got away. But some of them, they didn't. And the dragon, which is Satan, went after the people. And look at this, y'all, which kept the commandments of God. So he went after the people that kept the commandments of God and had the testimony of Jesus Christ. So it was a specific group of people that Satan was going after. They were keeping the commandments of God and they had the testimony of Jesus Christ on them. That's who the dragon went after. That's who the dragon went to war with. And, you know, just to be honest, man, all of us aren't going to war like that right now. You know, we all have our battles with Satan, but he hasn't declared war on all Christians yet. We're not at war like that. We're not being persecuted how Revelation says that Christians will be persecuted. Now, is it happening in some places? Yes. But whenever, you know, the Antichrist and all that happens, it's going to be a thing with all Christians.
Make sure they are alive.
Hey, guys. Are you guys okay? Looks like they're both breathing. Actually, I'm not sure about this guy. He's moving, but it's labored.
Shouldn't they have their heads tilted up a little bit more?
I know. Are you okay, brother? Okay. He said yes.
This is wild.
She had a ton of fentanyl on her.
This guy's screaming at me.
Oh, is he getting aggro? Okay, so we should go.
People appeared lifeless on the corner of every street, and it was impossible to tell if they were just high or dead, with a seemingly endless line of drug addicts still waiting to get government money from the bank to go buy drugs with. This guy came out of nowhere offering us advice.
If you get on that side, they're gonna start messing with you in your phone.
Yeah? Okay, so we call it right here?
So just do it wisely.
He knows what's up, and that makes me worried, actually.
Yeah, let's go this way.
Okay, let's go. We've probably been watched for the last 25 blocks.
Hey, they're recording us.
Yeah.
We need to keep walking.
Yeah, let's go.
Anthony. Thank God for our miraculous Uber driver here who's gonna speed racer us out of years.
After the insane chaos I'd seen out here, I hopped on a Zoom call with Eleanor Sturko, a member of British Columbia's Legislative Assembly, who wants to repeal the decriminalization of drugs.
Now, what was the objective in decriminalizing those drugs?
That their idea was that this would reduce stigma. They cite other countries in the world that have had some success with decriminalization. They talk about Portugal, Uruguay, Germany, but there's a huge difference between what they're doing and what's being done here. Fortunately, the government is only telling half the story, and they've only put half the work in, because those other jurisdictions actually have involuntary care. Where the hell are they moving these people on to? It's just not fair for the public, and it's not fair for people that have addictions. We need to provide them the services they need and make sure that they get the support they can to get well.
What's the solution for all this?
To make sure that actually police, for example, were given back their full discretion, we would decriminalization. It's like trying to bake the same pie as somebody else, but you don't use the same ingredients, not going to turn out the same.
And if you want to support Kevin, go check out his YouTube channel.
Damn, man, at least there's some people in the Canadian government that have some sense. Hopefully they can get it reappealed, man. But I think that's just a tale even about Christians, bro. You know, we say some of God's commandments are done away with. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna get into it. But we say, oh yeah, we don't have to do this no more, or no, that's good. And now look how a snowball happens. Look what happened when they gave them an inch. They took a mile. We can't take an inch from God. We can't take a mile and we can't take an inch out of God's word, man. We got to just hold on to his word and believe it being true. But yeah, man, I just wanted to show you guys that thing. If you guys haven't already, be sure to go subscribe to Tyler, bro. That was an awesome video. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.